see him try to cut salary across the board, not by $10. I'm just asking you to use that, the wisdom you have, the knowledge you have of your system, our system, and how it runs, to see if there's any room for any more cuts. And I still think in the area of supplies, of one portion or other of this budget, you can find the money for what our librarians later need.
You keep saying this board as a group, but I don't guess you realizing you're still using the term I. And I hear, I want somebody out here complaining to you.
I'm not complaining.
Well,
You misrepresent me, sir. I'm asking questions that I think are legitimate.
I mean, I'm not misrepresenting you. I'm going by what you're saying. I mean, you've had opportunity to take this information to whoever you wanted to take it to, for them to go over it with a fine-tuned comb and find out if it's something that's not there. If we're not going to take the advice of the superintendent, then who advice are we going to take?
You're working as a marriage. Remember, I went to training. We worked together.
Evidently.
Too hard.
Did they give you a grade?
No.
Okay, you probably failed.
I probably did.
But
Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Jenkins?
You've had those clerical positions.
That's all I'm saying.
And
I would like for you to take a look at it. And I really do believe that. And do you not agree that somewhere we can find this $500?
we find, have to find, huh? We'll look for it.
That's all. I'm not. I want to do my best.
oh, by all means, I don't want you to think that we're trying to, what you're saying about the increase, that's crucial. If there's any God way that we can find that money, we'll do that. We'll look to do that as a board, because that's very important to maintain what you're attempting to do at the library. That's very important. Don't want you to think otherwise, okay? But when you're dealing with trying to promote progress, it takes money to progress. And I know with what we have dealt with as a board in the past, he has cut too much as it is, as far as I'm concerned.
That's your opinion.
That's correct. That's my opinion. That's why I'm voicing it. And at the same time, what you're doing is your opinion.
That's correct.
Right. And your opinion does not have any base, any logic.
How do you know? I mean, that's
Based on what you're saying. Based on what you're saying, Mr. Jenkins has just told you that he has cut spots, position in the school system, and have not replaced those positions. You can see the numbers based on last year's numbers, the cuts that have been made. You can see that.
Yes, sir.
So, what else do you want him to do? The next thing, I know you just said that, but the next, from what I can interpret out of that, the only thing that you can do at this point in time is cut positions. Start cutting positions.
That's very possible.
Right. That's very possible, but I don't think that's going to happen because people need their jobs in the school system just like everybody else.
That's
right.
We're not here to take jobs, we're here to do what's best for these kids.
Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. We're here to do what's best for the education of these kids, and by cutting jobs, that may not be the best choice. Now, at the same time, I've thrown the option out here. If we're not going to open this school on time, Mr. Jenkins, you put a letter in the paper indicating to parents that we're not going to be able to open this school on time, and you send a letter out to staff indicating that their last paycheck will be in August.
Mr. Cook, may I ask you a question? If we are a board and work, so how can you determine what he puts in the paper without us all agreeing to it?
That is my opinion, sir.
That's your opinion, but
exactly.
We'll direct to him what to do with that without even bringing it
I indicated to you just then, that is my opinion.
Good. You're entitled to that.
That's right.
But you're not entitled to dictate to the superintendent.
I don't dictate. I don't dictate. You know what dictate mean? Do you know what it means?
Yes, sir.
Okay then. I didn't do that.
Okay.
All right, so saying you'll do this tentative approval, we'll add, change, define the line for media library. It's 2220, 811.
We don't have to do that in a motion, do
Well,
we? That's just still part of the budget now, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying, we wouldn't have to do that. We're agreeing to add 500 to that particular amount, to make that 7,000, and I'd have to go through and readjust wherever. And that.
I got a better deal. Board members agreed to give up their pay, until we get the money that she needs for that period of time. I don't have a problem with that. We'll get you $500 quick that way.
Not too quick. That's most stuff I find out at training.
Just simple.
All right.
Board members, agree